What's up, guys? How's it going? I just want to come on here for just a quick second and talk about a few things that have been happening over the past week. If you don't know what I'm talking about the 2-hour documentary that someone has made on two of my best friends, Haley and Ryan. I've tried making multiple versions of this exact response from myself, and I didn't use the kindest of words in my previous responses. So yeah, hopefully this time around I can come across a little more professional, and yeah, strap in, prepare for the ride. The first thing I want to talk about, just because it involves me, so I just want to get that out of the way, is the fact that this dude quite literally impersonates me and pretends to be me. So many people, I got so many DMs, people asking if I was the one that made the documentary, because he made it seem and come across like I was the one that made a 2-hour documentary on two of my best friends. Why would I do that? Does that add up at all? No, it doesn't. Second of all, he deep faked my face on his face at the beginning of the video. I think it was a shitty job, but whatever. Still did it, impersonating me the whole video. People thought it was me. So 1, that's really fucking weird. Don't do that. 2, don't do that. 3, it's weird. Don't do that. The thing I want to talk about the documentary is people make mistakes, dude. Like, influencers and creators are put under this tiny little microscope, and people hyperanalyze every aspect of their life. Nobody actually knows what happens behind the scenes. I literally live with Haley and Ryan, and I can say them two are two of the most genuine people I have ever met in my life. They have done so much for myself, so much for their families, so much for their community. Okay? There's so much that you don't see behind the scenes. People make mistakes, dude. It's a part of life. It's how we grow, it's how we learn, it's how we move on. We would not be human beings if we did not make mistakes. Never get involved in drama or anything like that. I hate looking at it, I hate talking about it, I hate watching it, just because it's so toxic, it's so unhealthy. It's what I hate most about this whole internet culture. Like I said, people make mistakes, right? People should be held accountable for the mistakes that they make. They should learn and move on. That's what life is. But when the drama includes two people that I genuinely care about, and I see someone that is hiding their face, making nothing known about themselves, slandering two people that I genuinely care about, I can't just sit back on the sideline and watch and let it happen, okay? I genuinely don't understand how you can have so much hate and so much anger in your heart that you quite literally pray and wish and hope on people's downfall, especially their marriage. How can you live an everyday, a healthy everyday lifestyle, worrying so much about somebody else's marriage that you hope it fails? That doesn't make sense to me. It's life. They want to get married young, they can get married young. They want to buy a house because they can afford to buy that house, they can buy that house. It doesn't make sense. Multiple times in the 2-hour documentary, this dude mentions their financial decisions and the fact that they decided to get married young. Okay? I've tried to make this exact story, this one right here, multiple times, but I'm so fucking angry that I have to stop talking. But what I was talking about before, their financial decisions, the fact that they decided to get married young, they can do what they want, dog. What are you doing? Making a 2-hour documentary about a 21-year-old and a 19-year-old. What are you doing, bro? It's their money. They could buy what they want. If they go bankrupt, that's their fault. Obviously, I don't want to see that happen. I would never want to see that happen. I care too much about them. But the fact that you are fucking in arms worried about their financial decisions? What? Another thing that also has to do with myself, is the fact that this dude, for the past 3 years, this is how long he's been consuming our content. 3 years, pretty much since the start of my YouTube channel, of Ryan's YouTube channel. He made some weird ass Twitter posts, okay? Like, so strange. I'll post a couple in the next story right here. So yeah, those are really fucking weird. He calls it like an alternate reality game. I have it pulled up here. Alternate reality game. I don't know what the hell that means, but obviously this guy has been obsessed with us for the past 3 years, and I guess him making this expose type 2-hour-long documentary was his only way of trying to get our attention. And hey, congratulations, pal. Congratulations, buddy. It worked. All right. I hope you're enjoying your little power trip right now. You know, getting your views, getting your bag off slandering people that are just living their life and possibly making mistakes along the way. People make mistakes. It's a part of life. I discussed this before. There's so much more that I need to talk about. So the next thing I want to talk about is the video that he posted today. Yeah, he posted it today. In the video, the main portion of the video, he talks about and blames Ryan Trahan for doxing him. And so I just want to get into that a little bit. I just want to say, bro, he didn't fucking dox you, okay? He said your first name. He revealed your first name on that video in the comment section. You could have deleted that comment if you didn't want people to know. But you could have just deleted the comment, dog, if you didn't want people to know your name. Delete the comment. It's not that hard. So, obviously this guy does not want his name revealed, so I'm not going to say it. The next thing Ryan mentioned was, on his Instagram story, was his age and the fact that he has a PhD. Okay? With the information given, nobody can do a fucking thing with that. Your first name, no last name, and your age, and the fact that you have a PhD, which is irrelevant in this conversation. Do you know how many people are in the fucking world that have your name and are your age? And just wait for this. In his newest video, when he was addressing the tweets that he was talking about me, the weird-ass tweets that I talked about in the previous stories, he was saying that he made all these weird other tweets and literally revealed where he lives. If that isn't doxing yourself, I don't know what is. You doxed yourself more than Ryan doxed you, which Ryan didn't dox you at all, so you played yourself, dog. This might be the craziest thing out of all of it. When he was talking about the weird-ass Twitter post that he was making about me, he was trying to defend himself in saying that he was making some other posts, and one of his examples is that he made this whole thread for 2 months that his best friend was missing. And that it was like a joke. That's not something to fucking joke about. People have loved ones go missing and never see them again. How are people defending this guy, man? He also talks about, some of the other things he talks about in the video are the fact that Ryan and Haley have an impressionable audience, just like every other creator, okay? And he's saying that making these big home purchases, Ryan buying a Tesla, whatever you want to talk about of Haley and Ryan's financial decisions, which, once again, it's their life. They can do whatever the fuck they want with their own money. They earned that money. They worked hard and earned that money, okay? This dude is saying that young kids are heavily influenced by their financial decisions and whatever. A goddamn 9-year-old is not going to go out and buy a house. They can't do that, okay? I was once a consumer of YouTube. I'm sure Ryan and Haley were once consumers of YouTube. I don't want to speak for Ryan and Haley. I don't want to put words in their mouth, but I'll tell you from my experience as a consumer, these fancy sports cars and just dripped head to toe in Gucci, Fendi, Louis, Prada, all of this designer clothes. I didn't see that and was like, damn, I need to go blow a bag right now. It's their life. The creators I was watching are quite obviously living a different lifestyle than I was living. I am not going to just be influenced to go blow money. I'm smarter than that. I'm sure Ryan and Haley's audience is smarter than that. They know they're not living the same life that Haley and Ryan are living. They're just there to watch the content, enjoy it, and escape their reality and just have a little bit of peace of mind for 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day to escape reality. His newest video, he talks about consumers of Haley and Ryan's channel basically not being able to think for themselves and make their own decisions. He says, and I quote, your poor monkey brain says you have a monkey brain. So, yeah, there's that. he mentioned it in his video, but this dude has the weirdest, creepiest, scariest videos that I've seen on YouTube in a long time on his channel. If you want to go check those out, you can. I'm not going to show any here. It's literally some of the videos right before the documentary that he made. He called them like abstract or some shit like that. No, bro, those videos are just fucking weird and creepy, okay? After all these Instagram stories I've made, this guy will probably try to make a YouTube video or some shit on it, which, quite honestly, I don't give a fuck. You can benefit off all this however much you want, dude. It doesn't affect me, but it's affecting my friends, and if it's affecting my friends, then it affects me. So, I'll be involved in this as much as I need to, as long as you are slandering my friends' names and questioning financial and marriage decisions. Doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna go back on it. I'm gonna touch on it one more time just because it's really fucking weird that, and if you can't see that how weird this is, then that's on you. The fact that this dude attempted to deepfake my face on his, and then also claimed multiple times that he was me, is beyond weird, dude. Okay, you claiming to be me, claiming this false persona of yourself, is so weird. I have no words for it. It's fucking weird and gross. That's all I'm gonna say about the whole situation. If I need to say something more in the future, I will. I know this was a lot, but I see somebody slandering my friends' names, and I just can't sit aside and watch and let it happen. I don't know what this guy's goal was. I don't know what the end goal is for this guy. He's obviously on a power trip or something. Something doesn't sit right with me about him. The fact that he's been following us for 3 years and then just out of nowhere makes this whole documentary or whatever doesn't sit right with me at all. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about the situation, so have a good day.